Hey everyone, it's Rhino here. It is the evening, and I was just kind of going through some stuff in my loft, and I'm just kind of realizing I've got this, not realizing it, I know I've got a Super Nintendo hooked up here, and I have a bunch of Super Nintendo games that I am, like, not going through and playing, and what better time to do that than while we're all quarantined right now. So when I was a kid, I was not lucky enough to have this little gem, the Super Nintendo Power Rangers game. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I did not have this. I didn't really get to play it at all either when I was a kid, but when I was an adult, like I am now, I made sure to get it as soon as I re-hooked up my Super Nintendo. So I thought I would just play this for a few minutes. We can all do this together and see what it's like and how it holds up. So I'm going to play it for about 10 to 15 minutes, unless I'm just absolutely terrible and I just want to give up and cry, at which point I will choose to do so because I can do that. So let's do it. It's Morphin time. So one of the cool things I love about this menu, right here, it has them actually singing the theme song, which I mean, I know Mortal Kombat did that, but I don't know. I didn't have any other games that really spoke to me, so very ominous. Poor Billy in those overalls. They are not very becoming on him, and Zach essentially it looks like the genie from Aladdin from behind with those pants. Also, what is this pose, Jason? Kimberly, classic. Zach, classic. Oh my gosh. Poor Billy. I'm gonna go Jason for now, even though Billy was my favorite. Although, you know what? I am wearing the Black Ranger shirt, so let's go Zach. Let's go Zach. I also like Zach. I love all the originals. Alright, so let's see what does what. Okay, X and A do nothing. Y is punch. B is jump. Do these left and rights do nothing. Okay, so basically this could have been a regular Nintendo game. This already, right away, reminds me a lot of, like, the Ninja Turtles. I don't know if it was 1 or 2. No, it was definitely not 1, because 1 was that, like, super difficult, like, go in the sewer game. It gives me the vibe of that, like, Ninja Turtles 2, where you have to go through the streets. In fact, it feels like the exact same game, I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought that was April O'Neil, too. It's like they heard me. I like that the putties are like different colors. I don't like that he's just throwing that knife out like that. Come on, bro. Come on. The purple putties remind me, and this is super deep cut reference here, of Power Rangers in Space, the Craterites. Can I go down there? No. Just, nah. No, he can't. Maybe that's for like when a player 2 is playing. A lot of these guys. Give you a lot of those guys. Huh? Bet somebody's gonna come through that door in a little bit. Oh, no, I was wrong. Nobody came through that door. I wonder if this is, because you know, like some of the earlier Super Nintendo games, or I don't even know if it was earlier, just the random games, you couldn't save and continue. Obviously you couldn't. Well, you could say, because like Donkey Kong, you could save, shut it off, and start over. The same with Super Mario. So I guess it was just some games. I wonder if this is one of those that, like, you gotta just, like, play it through. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe I'll be good enough that it won't matter. Am I right? Oh my goodness gracious. This definitely plays like a good classic arcade game, though. When do they morph? Did he hear me again? Oh, there's that Bones monster. Oh, look at that. Nice enough. I don't know how I just did that, but I did it. And I'm sure it was a waste of that power. That's to grab people. Oh, look at that. He's got his power X. That's cool. Oh, that's not cool. should have checked ahead of time to see if there were any, like, cool moves. Oh, I think we beat that area. Oh, no. What's that? Oh, a green putty. You know, the putties look a lot, in this game, look a lot like, I don't know if anybody remembers Season 2 of Power Rangers when Lord Zed showed up and he has, like, those evil rangers that had basically no helmets. They were, like, cloth helmets. They had, like, scary... I don't know who in the production department thought it was a great idea, but... What's that guy? Oh, what's that guy do? Oh, so that hurts them, too. Okay, come on over, friend. Come on over. Why'd I jump into it? Oh, I've got... Oh, that thing I picked up must have been something that says bomb down there. I'll save that. I feel like the bad guy's got to be coming up soon. By the bad guy, I mean the boss, as it were. If this game culminates in you fighting Rita, and obviously I'm not going to play through that much here, but I'm going to tell you right now, I've been playing some of my other video games too, and I am doing much better at this than I was any of those. Can I pick up this bench too? How do you pick that bench up? There you go. Just destruction of public property left and right. More responsible. Then they crash that truck. Their insurance is going to go through the roof. It's like I've spent so much time trying to learn how to do all the moves from, like, Jedi Fallen Order and Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 that I don't know how to just do basic games anymore. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, I'm sure I am. Oh, no! I just used the fudge. What a waste. I have a habit of, like, I don't know if anybody else did this, but I squeeze the left and right when I play. I gotta be careful about that. It's like the same in, like, Mario. I have to always be running. I can't just, like, walk, because, you know, you're on a timer. Ain't nobody got time to walk around like that. You got Princess to save up in this piece. This game didn't really, other than Rita hovering over the castle, didn't really tell us anything. It wasn't like Zordon sent us here. We were just walking around. So if you don't know the show, you're just kind of like, what am I doing here? What's happening? Oh, alright, bad guy. If only I hadn't wasted that bomb before. Does Zach have a block, maybe? No, I have used all moves. All 3 moves. He's got a crouch down, gotcha. I'll get you with your sword, sir. Oh, I hear you playing Power Rangers or something. Jumping gay. Okay, so if I, like, it's like up and forward at the same time. Or just, maybe just moving forward? I don't know. Makes him do the axe down. But he's, like, slower when I do that. They blink red, right? When they're, like, getting worn down. I don't see a life bar for this gentleman. I guess if he's stabbing me with a sword, he's not very gentlemanly. No! No! I think we're about to see what happens when I bite the dust. That was a move. Kicking. You need like a high kick. Oh, I can kick off the wall. Boom, good for you, Zach. Oh, sir, you lost your cape and your arms. Okay, so now that I know I can kick off the wall, I feel extra cool. Boom, high kicks. Like, move over, Kimberly. There's a new gymnast in town. Okay, am I just going after the head now? Okay, this is absurd. How do you people play video games, huh? How do you do it, Oh. So all it took one spitball. Please tell me I don't have to start this guy all over again. Oh, mother of God in heaven. Now that I know I have wall kicks on my side, though. Oh, no, that doesn't make a difference here. Wall kicks, yeah. People will always be like, why didn't the Power Rangers just summon the Zords to crush the monster? I even just had that small thought, but then I remembered that big rule of you never escalate the battle unless you're forced to. I am definitely not going to make it past this guy again, so I think we're about to find out what's going to happen when I lose all my life. And I wish I could be saying that I'm doing that on purpose so we can test it out together, but I'm not. Oh, fudge. I feel like I got so much farther last time. I'm pushing these buttons way too hard and my thumb is killing me. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. He did. Alright, we can do this. We can do this, Zach. Come on. I think a special move should be you being able to call a Power Ranger, though, because, like, I mean, it does happen, but how often are the Power Rangers fighting alone? Isn't that the whole thing? They're a team. But I guess you'd want to isolate them, right? I mean, I'm no villain, but after watching this show for 27 years, I feel like I should know that by now. Yep. Oh, right into the sword, right into the sword. I know, people are probably yelling. The one person watching this is probably like, you know when he turns back, he's gonna do something. If only I hadn't wasted that bomb, we'd be in a different place right now. Out in Angel Grove proper. Not in this weird, tiny warehouse. Looks like the back room at a Bed Bath & Beyond or something. I'm done for. Now we're gonna learn. Game over. Oh, so they give you a password for you to go on. Interesting. So then I can just pick up where I left off instead of saving the game. So there must be no save points. Interesting. Well, that was fun. Thank you everyone for bearing with my terrible video game skills. I don't really know what I hope to get out of this, and I'm not really sure why I brought you on the journey. Maybe because I'm lonely and I want you to come join me, and I've got crazy quarantine hair and I'm losing my mind a little bit, but thank you guys for watching. I'll be back. I'll do this again, I think, unless I just get really fed up of it or just no one watches it. I don't know. What am I doing it for? Who knows? Let's ponder that in between this video and the next, shall we? Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great night. Bye.